Hey guys, so Soulful thinking back with another video. Um, I'm coming on here to have a talk with you guys. So if you watch my videos, you know that a lot of my videos is basically about mental illness, my life's journey, and meditation. Those are the things that helps me a lot get through my bad days and how overwhelming things can be at times, and it's been my go-to for everything. We watch most of my videos basically within, I want to say, almost a year now. I've been in a mental hospital. I had COVID, and then my mom passed away, and I have a special person in my life, that is now sick with cancer. So it's been super hard for me. And then on top of dealing with all my mental illness and issues, it's been super struggle. But I've been trying to push through. I have my days, and I don't get on here as much often as I would like to, or whatever. And I don't know. I just want to know, like, how do people deal with their mental illness? I suffer with anxiety and OCD and depression. Um, and I have a little one. She's just turned 10. And I'm actually deciding to stop working. If anyone knows me, I was making clothes, her clothes. I have my own book, children's book, and I had stopped for a very long time because it became really hard for me, my mental illness, to do all those things. So I just tried to go back to work, but it's been hard for me even being back at work. So I'm actually deciding to leave my job because dealing with the mental illness and everything on top of it, I just don't think I was ready yet, and with my daughter working, well, being at the same school, and she's always suffered with speech delay, and so that means she has a small disability with learning, which is a struggle for her in school. And anyone that knows having a mental illness and dealing with a child like that is even super more hard because you want everything that's best for them. You want to make sure you try any and everything to not let your illness affect them, and everything they're going through is going to affect you even more because of your illness. So, and with that being said, she's been struggling so much in school with not always grasping and understanding the work like everyone else, and with so much going on in the school district or just school in general and around the world, you know. So being super hard for her. So um, I'm actually thinking about doing virtual. Well, not virtual. I'm sorry. Excuse that. Homeschooling. I'm going to take her out and just teach her myself. At least I know what she needs. And right now, at this point, what's going on around the world today with people with killing and shooting and not respecting other people, it's like the best thing to do for your child right now, especially if you are actually caring parent that feel like you know what's best. And if you have the time to be able to just leave your job and teach your child at home, you know. And I've been blessed by God for so many reasons and so many things. It's like I'm able to stay home with her and not have to work and take care of her and watch, I don't have to worry about her safety, because those are the things is one of my biggest issues is worrying about her safety every day. Mine's, and a person with OCD tends to worry a lot and anxiety, and it raises the anxiety in me, So I'm going to be homeschooling her and unschooling her, and where I don't have to worry about the school district or nothing. Basically just teaching her at home myself and just teaching the things she needs to do, learn as far as life skills and how to just survive and just the things she need know that she's not getting from school. And it's like so much is going on in school. How can these kids actually learn anything? You know, you got to worry about behaviors. You got to worry about, to safety, people coming into schools, bringing things to school, where people don't have time, or the specialists don't really have time to even help or teach the kids what it is that they getting services for. So, and I don't want her to miss out on any of the things she need to understand and know, because I feel like it's my fault. Like I'm failing her as a parent. And I think I could do a better job at home having her there and letting her learn the things she wants to learn also just as well, and not be stressed on the top of it, and worrying about what she's not going to get later on in life, the things she needs, and I'm not saying it's going to be super easy, but with the faith and prayer from God, helping me and being there for me and just staying focused and know the reason why I'm doing what I need to do is what's going to help me. Not just help her, but it also helps me, and it's a journey, you know. So far, I've been having a lot of journeys, but they've been good things, and which is helping me move forward in the life I need for her and just as well as myself, and anyone knows me, I have 3 kids. My oldest 2 is grown. She's my start over. I always call her that, but this times was a little different too, and I don't want her to be left behind, and as much as I try to keep her from some things, I know I can't keep her from everything because she needs to know, and I don't want her to have surprises later just because I tried to hide so many things from her, but I also need her to be safe on the top of it and see that goodness, and I have to show her that, so yes, those are the things I've been dealing with a lot, and I'm also moving, in the process of moving, which is a difficult time right now because I'm also married, and but for so long I've been for everyone else and not for myself, and it's within this year now, so much is going on has changed me, it's put me on a different spiritual journey. I've always had God, in my life, always, I had to find him at an early age from going through so much, but within this year, he's been there for me, and I had to find him more and more every day and trusted him to help me through everything. And he's the only one I could actually say that's brought me as far as I've came, and continue to. So I needed this for me. It has nothing to do with no one. This is about me, focusing on me, making me a better person, because I also understand I'm no good to no one else if I don't work on me. And if that means changing my situation, changing my lifestyle, changing my environment to get closer to just being happier for me, then I have to do what I have to do for me. Because if I keep doing for everyone else or pleasing everyone else, then I'll lose my faith. I'll be back in the mental hospital, or I'll feel like I'm not trusting in him to know that he is what I need in my life and in my journey. He is what's going to bring me through everything, and I can't put other people before, So, yeah, I'm going to be moving soon, and it's in a complex, in a community where, again, it's the safety of for my child, and nothing is going to be easy with all this new stuff that I'm trying to lean towards and do better with, but I feel good, and that's what's important, so I just feel like if you can't change the world, or which you just got to change yourself and do better for you, and I just feel like right now with her being in school or my working or a different environment, I have to do this, you know. And it's sad because there's so many people out here who want better for themselves and their families, and because of situations, it makes it harder for them to do so. And I'm hoping that I can make a difference, or I could be of some help to someone else that may need to hear it. You know, just if you can, just do it. And if you can't, just try your best to do whatever you can to make it better for you, or if you have kids, you know, or family or whatever it may be, just do what you can because it's hard. It's hard out here. It's sad seeing the things that go on out here. And I'm hoping that I can once get situated and settled and how I need for my life to go and safety of around my environment, I could do more to help others and encourage others and push others and be there for others. And like right now, meditation helps because meditation is nothing but praying to God. It's not about who you're praying to, what God, or none of that. It's all just prayer to all one person for real. No matter how people separate the religions, I don't go by any religion. I just do what's going to keep me comfortable, make me happy, put me in a place I need to be, and live to the righteous as much as I can. And right now is what's best for my child. She had a situation in school she went through with another child, possibly, choking her in situations and hitting her in her stomach. And nobody should go through that in school. You go to school to learn, you go to school to have an education, and how can you do that when you got to deal with so many things going on around you? And she's not about that type of life, And like, how do you keep your kids safe? You send them to school to try to be safe, but what good is that if they not feeling safe? They gotta focus on being safe before they can learn anything. And it's like she experienced something that I wasn't there, and I don't know, but it made her feel like violated, or she feel like she can't go to school. She don't want to go to school, or she don't want to face certain situations. And as much as I've been teaching her from day one to stand up for yourself, speak for yourself. I don't care if you have a speech problem. Speak up. Don't let people take advantage of you. Don't let them walk over you. Don't let them think they can do whatever they want. Because guess what? You will let them win if you allow people to be this way. And if you fight back and push back and stand up for yourself, they'll see that they can't try you, or maybe they won't do it to the next person, or that they're not just going to get away with it. So not only do I have to deal with that, she's not getting all the education she needs because there's so much going on. She got to worry about being safe there too, and that's just me needing to fight more for her, and there's no one to fight for our kids. Who is going to fight for them? No one fights for us, ourselves. Who's going to fight for us, So right now, that's the stuff I'm dealing with right now, and every time you try to get one situation or take care of something and get that out of the way and deal with it, then there's always something else that's going to come along. And it's going to continue to be something else. But you have to just continue to just push through and not give up and tell yourself that you could do this. What's the worst can happen, and just have faith. And God will never give you any more than you can handle. And just, do what you need to do to make yourself happy. And you're going to have your good days, you're going to have bad days, but I don't know. Just keep trying, pushing through. So I will see you guys next video, and possibly, hopefully, let you know how things went. If you experience anything that I'm going through, or know of anyone, or have any suggestions, I'm all for all that. Shoot me a comment. And if you want to link up with me to see more about my life, I'm on Instagram. It should be a link or information inside of the description. So talk to you guys later. Goodbye.